Hi everyone, welcome to my September favourites, and for the first time ever I'm going to include a non-beauty one, and I'm going to start with that and it will explain the reason why I'm wearing this Harry Potter t-shirt with the Gryffindor emblem. So I was lucky enough to go to the Harry Potter World, the Warner Brothers tour that we have just north of London here, and it was amazing, it was incredible. I urge anybody who has read the books, loved the films, or is just a general Harry Potter fan and fanatic, you have to go. I don't want to give too much away, but the way they do the beginning and the way they do the end is just so amazing. The gift shop is incredible, take your credit card, and everything in there is original from the film. The staff are great, they are really knowledgeable about Harry Potter, J.K. Rowling and everything to do with it, and it's just not to be missed. I'm already planning my next trip. I will try and insert some photos here so you can get an idea of the kind of fun I got up to, but it's definitely worth the money. Knowing how much it costs, I would pay double that they actually charge to go there. So that is my first favourite of the month. So moving on to the beauty favourites, and the first one is this one. It is the W7 Brow Bar. Now W7 is a brand that I don't think I've mentioned before on my channel, but it's a really inexpensive brand, and as far as I can see, what they tend to do is bring out their own dupes of products that have been very popular, very cult, and what I believe this is a dupe of the HD Brows Kit, which I've never used so I can't do a comparison, but I've really loved this. It comes with these little stencils for your eyebrows. I've chucked them away, they're no good. It also comes with this little brush, tiny brush inside, which again is rubbish, but it comes with this brush as well. I don't know why they bother giving the two brushes. This one's really good, but the best part about it is the actual product, obviously. So as you can see, it's got 4 different colours. So whatever your skin tone and your hair colour and the eyebrow colour you're going for, I think you're going to be able to get the right colour. The problem I've had with eyebrow products before is the brown ones are normally too warm, sort of a reddy brown rather than a greyish brown. So they've never really matched my eyebrow colour perfectly. This brown here, it's almost perfect, and I mix it with a little bit of the black and I'm finding that I'm getting the really perfect colour. I have a I was going to say a love-hate relationship with my eyebrows, but I don't. I have a hate-hate relationship with my eyebrows, and finally I found a product that is making me come around to the fact that they can sometimes look okay, and it lasts really well. It's a powder product, so it is obviously prone to smudging, but if you put a setting spray on it, I find that it sticks there all day, unless you're obviously going to rub your eyebrows, which you don't tend to do. So really been enjoying that. Suitable for all eyebrow colours, as I've said, and I think this is about £3.99, so a bargain, and that's going to last me forever. The powders in there are huge, so very good, inexpensive brow product if you're looking for something new to try. And the next two products are both sort of cult beauty products that it's taken me ages to jump on the bandwagon for, and they have quickly become my favourites. And the first one is the beauty sponge. Now I haven't got the beauty blender, I haven't tried that, but I've got the Real Techniques one, which is called the Real Techniques Miracle Complexion Sponge. This is the one I've already been using. It's gross, so I'm not going to dwell on that for too long, but I've already bought a new one because I'm planning to do my friend's wedding makeup, and I wanted to use a fresh one on her. But I can't believe that I've been doing my makeup without one of these for all this time. I love my Real Techniques brushes and I find I get a really good finish, but this gives you such a natural finish. I will say it takes a lot longer to apply your makeup, so when I'm in a rush, especially mainly for work, I do tend to just whack it on with a brush still. But if I want a very natural finish and I've got more time, then I'm using this every time. It works with all of my foundations apart from the water-based ones. It's no good for water-based because obviously the water just absorbs all into the sponge and you waste a load of the product. But just the way that it blends, the way that it sits on your face, I've just been loving the way it makes all my foundations look, and I think this is only £5.99, so it's a bargain. The only problem for me is it's much more difficult to clean obviously than a makeup brush, and over time I imagine it's going to what's the word I'm looking for, ruin a lot quicker than a brush. So you know, it probably works out more expensive long term if you're going to use it all the time, but for me it's worth it for the effect that you get and the way it makes your foundation look. So the other cult product that I was referring to is this one. It's the Bourjois, I'm not going to bother trying to pronounce all the French. Oh, here we go, it's English on the other side. The Bourjois Magic Nail Polish Remover, 1 second. And again, this has been out for ages, and when it first came out people raved about it, and I kind of hesitated to buy it because years and years ago I used something similar to this and it was really rubbish, but obviously the beauty technology has moved on since then. So it's one of these polishes where it comes in a pre-soaked sponge. You place your finger in the middle, you give it a quick swirl, pull your finger out, and the nail varnish has come off. Now it says 1 second per nail. I would disagree with that. It is not quite 1 second per nail, but it's quick enough to be really, really convenient. And I was just really impressed at the way that it actually does what it says. You stick your nail in, you squeeze it around, squeeze, is that a word? You pull your nail out and my nails are coming out clean every time. More than that as well, added bonus, it's got quite a nice scent for a nail polish remover. You can still smell that really strong nail polish remover scent, but it's got vanilla and red fruit fragrance as well. So your nails smell slightly nicer than they do if you're using any other nail polish remover. So I can't see myself going back to any other nail polish remover, having found and loved this. And finally, this is this Stila in the Light eyeshadow palette. It comes with 10 shades from neutral and a few more dual tone shades, and it also comes with this eyeliner, which is actually really good as well. Now this is by no means a new eyeshadow palette. It's been out for a long time, and in fact Stila have recently relaunched a new palette collection of all their sort of best selling shades, including ones from these palettes. I don't know if they're out in England yet, but definitely out in the US. But anyway, so I'd seen lots of people talk about this over the sort of year I've been watching YouTube videos, and then I saw a post by a beauty blogger called Julie, who I had the pleasure of meeting recently at a meetup, and she sold it for me one last time, and I decided to go out and buy it. And actually I think it's really good value for money. The packaging is a bit flimsy, it's not quite the same standard as some of the other palettes, but this is only about £26. And as I said, includes this eyeliner, so I think for that you're getting a lot for your money. I like the big mirror as well, because you don't need to pack any other mirror in your bag if you are taking this away with you. And I've just really been enjoying the colours and the formulas. They're mostly glittery, to be fair. There's a couple of mattes in there, but some of the shimmers aren't as shimmery as others, so they're not all full-on shimmer. You can get daytime looks and nighttime looks out of it, definitely. They're really long-lasting. They're not creasing on me so far. And yeah, it's just a great palette. This is actually what I've got on my eyes today, in conjunction with the chocolate bar palette that I've got. Today I've got on these 3 shades, which is Bear all over my lid, I've got Kitten as a inner corner highlight, and I've got Sandstone in the crease, along with some other colours from the chocolate bar palette, as I mentioned. So if you like the look I've got on today, this is actually me practising the look I am doing on my friend for her wedding, which I've already mentioned, next month. So if you want to see how I created this in full, then do let me know in the comments. I can definitely do a video on that if you're interested. So that was the quick overview of my favourites for the month of September. I hope you've enjoyed it. Do let me know if you've also been enjoying any of those products, or if you've got any favourites of your own that you think I should be checking out. As I always say, don't forget to like the video and subscribe if you want to see more, and I'll see you next time. Bye! Hi everyone, it is empties video time. So you know the score by now. I go through my empties and give you a little review on each of them. And I've gone up market. I now hold all my empties in this white basket instead of a carrier bag. And I haven't really prepared, so I'm just going to dive in and